Welcome to the Man United stream, hope you're doing well. We've got a blockbuster show for you today, lots of transfer news, lots of other news coming your way. Now it feels like Groundhog Day to many Man United fans. That's because it is. It feels like we've gone back into time, back to last year and the summer transfer window. And we're hearing about Harry Maguire saying that he wants to stay at United, will be staying at United. And we're talking about not being able to sell players. Why has this window grounded to a halt for Man United? We'll discuss this and lots of breaking transfer news on Ugarte deal and more in today's show. So make sure you hit that like button on this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest news from Man United. So kicking off today's show with breaking news on Ugarte. Reports claiming PSG are now ready to sell Ugarte to United for a lesser fee, given that they've now secured the signing of João Neves. We had breaking news last night that PSG had finally agreed the deal for Neves with Benfica, which in turn means that they have no use for another CDM in Ugarte. So in come Man United, who've already agreed personal terms with Ugarte and his agent, and if PSG can agree a fee with Man United have their man. But the big issue at United right now is not agreeing terms and attracting players to the club despite not having Champions League football. It's selling dead wood players that have been at the club for many years. These players that are sucking huge amounts of money from the club that could be used to bring in not just one but several players to the club. Now one of these players is Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire has given his famous annual statement that he gives each summer transfer window, saying that he will be staying at the club and fighting for his place. You can't make this crap up, can you? We don't have anything personal against Harry Maguire, but he's not the calibre of defender we want at Man United. Having him at the club on almost 200k a week just gives off the wrong message to other players at the club who are much better than him. Harry must go and Ineos need to get him out before he's literally worth nothing. Now Maguire is already 31 and soon no club will be paying over 20 million for him, and he will stay at United until his contract comes to an end. Now let us know your thoughts on Harry Maguire. What do you think about him? Do you think he should still stay at the club? Do you think he can still do a job for United, or do you feel United just need to cash in on him and bring somebody else instead of Harry Maguire? Now United are out in the United States on tour, getting ready to play Arsenal on Sunday. Now this tour around the US they go on each year, and it's a total waste of time in our opinion, and we feel it leads to players picking up injuries and being exhausted for the start of the Premier League season. It would be much better for the club to give these players a rest, to let them stay at home in Manchester. Yes, we appreciate this tour brings in money for United, but let's get real. This is nothing in comparison to the money that we get for winning the Premier League or qualifying for the Champions League. For anyone who's a frequent flyer, they will tell you flying around the USA non-stop for these few weeks is not good for the players and not good to aid recovery. Now moving on to other transfer news, we've heard that Branthwaite, the Everton defender, has told Everton that he wants to move to another club and has refused to sign a new contract. However, we've been told that this will not push Everton into selling him to United, so that deal for Branthwaite does look like is dead in the water. Now we did report that our sources at United are telling us that there is a real sense of frustration within the new staff brought in by Ineos at United currently because they're unable to offload players from this United squad. You look around this Man United squad and you can see at least 5 to 7 players that do not need to be in that squad, and Ineos are looking at thinking we could use that money up in many ways rather than paying these huge salaries out to these players that will not even feature in the first team, will not even get on as subs. So there's these players that we're not actually going to use. Ten Hag has no requirements for them, so why have we got them sat in this club? Best off get rid of them and bring in new players. But these new directors and Ineos can't do anything to force the sales through. It's a problem not created by Ineos that they are now trying to solve. We're going to have to wait and see if this problem is resolved or whether this promising start to the transfer window was just a false dawn. That's it for today. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe. You watching the Man United stream channel.